So I got a request. How do you unjam a bazooka if you get it jammed? First of all, I'm going to tell you what causes the jam, because you don't want to jam your bazooka. Because this is usually what causes a jam on the tape. When the tape is moving and you cut it at the same time, see how it cut at an angle? That just cut at an angle. It should not be cutting at an angle. And look at this little tab right here, this little piece right here, because the tape was moving as I pulled this lever to cut the tape. You have to come to a complete stop before you pull the lever to cut the tape. Complete stop, and it's a nice, straight, clean, even cut. So if it's moving and you cut it, it starts to jam on you. It starts to fold up. And you can get a little piece jammed in here. Okay, so now you've moved the bazooka and you've got a jam in here. Let me put it this way, it jams up a lot easier when there's mud on the back of this and the tape is wet. Then it just cuts terrible and it jams up really easy. So now this is jammed. Tape won't fit through here anymore. What do? How do you clean it? First thing I do, very first thing I do, is I grab this and I pull it. If you notice, the spring is on this side. Here's the spring. It's right here on this side, right? So I leave it all connected, everything's connected, and I grab this and I pull it, and I do this to make sure this goes all the way in, and then I make sure there's no garbage right here. And if there is, I take it out. I'm not quite sure where I was at, but I just wanted to say, so you've got this clogged now, and you can't get it unclogged. There's a chunk in here, and the tape won't, oh, I'm getting old, guys. And the tape won't feed through. So it just all clogs up here, and you can't get it to feed through. What I do now is not what I used to do. I was taught, get a hacksaw blade and just go in there. And I don't mind doing that on somebody else's bazooka. I just don't want to do it on my own. But I take a piece of corner bead, just a chunk of corner bead, and I will cut this, and I will snip this down like this. It doesn't have to be pretty at all. It doesn't have to be pretty at all. And I'll take off the tape. So I have a little tiny piece of metal, and then I will shove that up here. Now watch the top as I bring it through. See it? It comes through, and I will take something like this, and I will clean out any chunks that might be stuck in here. Now, clean your bazookas really well when you're done with them. Oil them up. And everybody's like, oh, you can't use WD-40. You can't use I've been using WD-40 for 40 years. Never had a problem with my bazooka, ever, using WD-40. Stays sealed, everything works. I put it on my bazookas, guys, not rented bazookas, not somebody else's bazookas, but my bazookas for 30 years. Okay, that's how long I've been running my own bazookas. Never had a problem with it. Oil it up well, and then like I said, if you do get a clog, pull this, clean it out, get it out. Don't be moving this bazooka when you're cutting the tape. That's what causes it. You got to stop. What I always do is I will stop, maybe pull back a little and cut the tape, or pull back as I'm cutting the tape, and then that way I don't get clogs anymore. Used to. Don't get me wrong, I used to when I was learning how to run a bazooka. Not anymore. Have a good day. Hey, if you really like the videos, subscribe. And if you really, really like the videos, please just share them with somebody else. All right? You guys have a great day.